Hello and welcome to Quick Charge by Electrek. I'm Mikey G, and it's Monday, January 30th. Tesla has burst into the top sales with not just one, but two models globally. According to data compiled by Focus to Move, electric vehicles, and more specifically the Model Y and 3, have entered the top 10 best-selling vehicles in the world. In the top 10, Tesla made the number 4 spot with the Model Y and the number 7 spot with the Model 3. Since we also have total cars, including gasoline-powered, we shouldn't be too surprised to see that Toyota remains dominant, with 3 models in the top 5. However, every single model in the top 10 is down year over year, except for Tesla. The industry should take notice of this quite seriously. It wasn't that long ago that, aside from some savvy people in the auto industry, Tesla was mostly a joke. A lot of us can still remember when Tesla was literally laughed at for proposing to make electric vehicles at volume scale. But now the scales have tipped. A Tesla Megapack powered Microgrid in Northern California has helped keep an airport and U.S. Coast Guard station, described as a lifeline for the region, powered during a natural disaster. The Megapack powered Microgrid in Humboldt County has had a significant test lately, with the immediate aftermath after the early morning magnitude earthquake of 6.4. It let thousands of PG&E customers in Humboldt area go without power. However, the microgrid has kept 19 customers online, including the Arcta Eureka Airport and the adjacent U.S. Coast Guard Air Base. The system islanded on several occasions, including an 8-hour stretch on January 4th. Ford has announced that it is slashing prices across all trims of its popular Mustang Mach-E amid a growing EV price war. Of course, Tesla was first, followed by XPeng and then VinFast, but now Ford is the first American company being forced to respond. The price cuts are not as significant as Tesla, but they do keep 2 models in a similar range with the price reductions between $600 and $5,900 per model. They also dropped the price of the extended range battery pack by $1,600. The price applies towards customers going forward, but Ford also appears to say that it plans to offer some rebates for recent buyers, which is certainly a good move for customer satisfaction. Ford wrote about its price adjustments today, saying, quote, "With its new EV supply chain coming online, Ford is significantly increasing production of the Mustang Mach-E this year to help reduce customer wait times and to take advantage of streamlined costs to reduce prices across the board, making Mustang Mach-E even more accessible to customers and keeping it competitive in the marketplace." As expected, they didn't say a whole lot about Tesla. The 2024 GMC Hummer EV SUV is almost on the way. After unveiling the electrified version of their notorious gas guzzler in April of 21, GMC revealed that the Hummer EV reservations climbed to above 65,000 for both the pickup and the SUV models, and that's despite a price tag of over $80,000. According to the Detroit News, General Motors began production of the brand new 2024 EV SUV on Monday, and customers are expected to begin receiving them by the end of the first quarter. The electric Hummer SUV will be built alongside the pickup version at GM's Factory Zero, the company's first fully dedicated EV assembly plant in Michigan. The woes continue for the commercial EV company called ARVL. ARVL is an EV startup focused on delivering urban-centric mobility, particularly its last-mile arrival van. Today, ARVL has announced a new chief taking the reins, but with even more job cuts to follow, the startup looks to further lean down in order to reach production. By combining those significant job cuts with reductions in real estate and third-party spending, ARVL expects to also have its operation costs down to about $30 million per quarter. As of December 31st, 2022, ARVL had just $205 million in cash on hand. ARVL stock sat well below $1 per share for months, triggering a non-compliance letter from the NASDAQ Stock Market, LLC. The largest publicly traded full-service truck stop and travel center, called TravelCenters of America, is teaming up with Electrify America to deploy DC fast chargers along major highways. The first stations are expected to roll out this year, with the goal of deploying around 1,000 individual EV chargers at 200 locations. Electrify America will handle the infrastructure deployment process and maintenance. Meanwhile, TravelCenters will gain access to the company's charging network allowing the locations to become visible to EV drivers via the mobile app. A new zero-emission autonomous electric cargo plane was unveiled from Pika, P-Y-K-A. And if you're like me, you're curious how far it can fly. The Pelican Cargo will feature a range of up to 200 miles with a 20-minute reserve and a payload of up to 400 pounds in 66 feet of cargo space. The electric airplane features 4 electric motors, 100 kilowatts of combined power, and a 50 kilowatt-hour lithium-ion swappable battery. Right now, electric flight is still in early stages, although the International Air Transport Association has already committed to achieving net zero carbon by 2050, and electric planes will serve a major role. In today's community comment found on YouTube, Wyatt Noyes says, "Your coverage of Aptera could have featured an image of said leaderboard, which already has over 65 pledged donations of well over $10,000 minimum. I get it, though. This is just a Tesla PR channel disguised as EV news." Well, Wyatt, this channel, Quick Charge, has been accused of being under the pay of Ford Motor Company, General Motors, and in many occasions accused of being anti-Tesla. But this is the first time that we've been accused of being a PR channel for Tesla. As it turns out, and you may know, Tesla doesn't have a PR department. They don't engage in traditional legacy advertising, and only recently have the company made a public effort to put out more official information to balance out the majority. And that majority comes from Elon Musk himself. But Wyatt, if you stick around the channel, and if you read the comments like I do, you'll notice that the other side on any given topic will come out all the same. So, thanks for your comment, Wyatt. And thanks for watching Quick Charge by Electrek. I'm Mikey G, and I hope you have a great day.